Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get this out of the way here. We got American Farming 2. And I've been waiting to play this game since they announced it. It's gonna have to, yes, cancel. Or I should have pushed continue, never mind. Anyways, we are going to start here. Looks like we have start farming. And just click the first slot. Now looks like there is more states. I've not watched anybody's videos other than the squad. So it looks like we can get all 40 or 50 states. Michigan would be cool. I'm from Michigan. The lower part of Michigan is where there's a lot of ag. I don't know what would. I'm assuming we could get Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, Montana, maybe an eastern state. I don't know. But we're gonna click Indiana. We're gonna get going here. If you guys are wondering, I'm on a Samsung. That's why it took me forever. It's at 13% battery right now because I was recording a whole bunch of videos. I think we might go. Last time I started raising hogs, so I'm gonna go beef cattle this time. Probably start a different save with the pigs. I don't know. I don't really care for the dude's face here, but we're gonna start out enhance. You guys already know we're going New Holland. The New Holland trucker cap. Pants, not much. Is there a New Holland shirt? There is. I don't want to go all New Holland though. We might go with. I really like the squad built, so we're gonna go with that one. Can I change his hair? I don't really need to change his skin tone. I want to change his hair because I got brown hair. There we go. I don't need a tutorial. I'm not really a noob or anything. And first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna shut off markers because I don't really care for those. So we got looks like a garage here. I don't know if you can go in. You can. A working garage. How cool is that? Walking around the farm. I like this kind of hill, it's kind of hilly a little bit. Got some cows. This is the tractor I'm looking forward to. It's an 8130 Massey, 1206 in a round baler. At least it's not the square baler. What else? So we do have this tractor, and the steering wheels work. At the Farmall M 1206. Look at our map. You can pause that if you want to look at everything. Crop type looks like we do have oats or hay and alfalfa or grass hay, I guess. There's our starting equipment. All of our bins are empty. We're gonna go to the dealership. We're gonna start 785 and 715. Looks sweet. I cannot look at those. DLC. More than likely gonna buy all these. Just not today. Some more tractors. T8. Is there not a fourth? Not a 410. Oh well. T8 410. I've actually ran one. I have to drive one of those. Little T7. Decals look a little messed up, but 300. Can I get low? Oh yeah, can't get rude. That's probably gonna be one of my go-to tractors. And then everything else looks the same other than these dudes here. I mean, that's honestly the 155 horse, 50,000. That's not terrible. And then we do have the big Fendt Vario or Vario. That looks really good. Vehicles, pretty much the same as the first game. Harvesting, can't click on it. But we do have, that's a lot of money for a 9.90. Do have some different tire options though. And then we do have the older Case 90 or 240 series. Then we got my favorite to the 21 series, or 88s, I guess. I guess it is. And then all the heads. 8-row. Wonder why they made it 8-row unless they're gonna add something. Did say Gleaner, but I'm not seeing any Gleaner combines. And there was some Oliver thrown around. I do really like this. I'm not gonna look at everything. Off-road pack, I'll definitely buy that. Because why not? Livestock, turkey trailer. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go mow. Get him mowing on hay. I'm going to take to appreciate the steering wheel. We're going to get this dude going on some hay here. I have heard you can have 2 hired workers in one field now. I don't know if that's true, but we'll find out. Now, from what I've seen from this map looks absolutely beautiful. Just the town and all that stuff. I'm already loving the houses everywhere, so it doesn't look so empty. The first game just felt empty because there was just no houses, and the town wasn't super big. And this is kind of reminding me of a small town US. I shouldn't say that. This reminds me and looks very. It looks like small town USA. I love the co-op. It looks really nice with the helicopter pad. But this is looking really nice so far. Got the big old overfill there. What do we have here? SB Livestock Service Center. But looks like coming down this road a little bit more. Got a farm. We'll go this way quick. I think this is the dairy farm. I watched Grant's multiplayer video. Yes, this is the dairy farm, I think. Pretty nice looking farm. Is it? No, I don't think. It's the dairy farm. I don't know if it's the one he was playing. Okay, it is the one he was playing on. Looks nice. Got the silos and all that stuff. If I don't hit anything. But I can't wait for multiplayer, because there will be a lot of videos of multiplayer. Got a big old farm over here. Soon this is hogs. Big time hog farm. Yep, see that's the big large hog farm. Coming this way a little bit more. Get out of the way. I'd say this is dead end. Maybe not, but I'd say this is dead end. Yep, dead end. Not really gonna really role play this video because we were literally just driving around and checking out the game. Do have a co-op, it looks like, which is really neat. Or another co-op. Wonder how many there is on the map. I didn't really take time. I wonder if you can climb these. Oh, you can. That is awesome. Oh yeah. If we can get down. Don't tip over. There we go. That probably just goes. It might go to a farm. I would see if I could actually look at my map. There's a dealership. Some houses. Looks like kind of an abandoned house there. Dealership actually has a shop, which is nice. And we have Roland Cole Customs, which is not what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting more of an actual truck dealership, but it is kind of cool. We do have some almost reminds me of a Tractor Supply or one of them, but they don't really carry augers. At least not Tractor Supplies in my neck of the woods. So here we have, I think this is the turkey. No, this is the beef farm. This looks pretty sweet too. It's just really big. This is the dairy farm, I think. The dairy barn this is what a American dairy barn looks like. I've been on a lot of big dairy farms. In my days, used to go used to go to a lot of those big dairy farms. But looks like map kind of cuts off here. This might get kind of annoying. The corn, but yeah. Oh well, not that big of a deal. Checking back on our hired worker, he seems to be doing a nice job laying down. Ooh, I did not check if there was any new hay equipment. Is there? Darn it, there's not. Kind of hoping for some New Holland, but oh well. Manure handling. This dude's back, but this is new too. That's kind of cool. I did notice that was back. But anyways, he's rolling. He's flying to a farm that I've not looked at yet. I see it. Oh, that's not it. Anyways, yeah, he's driving. This, I believe, is the turkey farm, which I might actually be kind of interested in. I'm not a big fan of turkeys in real life. They're really stupid. And I don't know why anyone would want to farm them in real life, but someone's got to get the Thanksgiving turkey on the table. But, I actually might consider farming some turkeys. Because my grandpa used to buy a lot of turkey manure. And he'd spread it, and that stuff, that was some smelly stuff. It was way worse than anything else. Like, turkey manure is it stinks terrible. Now, I'll more than likely start another save on the hog farm, because I really like the looks of this farm, too. The hog farm here. This one seems pretty big, but it's got that older feel to it. Like, this part right here of the farm, part where we're looking at, minus the hoop barn, was like the original part of it, and they built and added on. We do some junk laying around, which is kind of cool. But I really do enjoy this barn, all the setups and whatnot for the pigs. I do really like that. Driving through here, looks like a true American small town. Looks awesome. Looks like Box Apartments is back. Oh yeah. Squad Built team really did a beautiful job on this game. So far, I've not had any complaints. The one thing I have complaints for is not Squad Built, but I've been seeing all these really annoying AI videos talking about American Farming 2 and all that. And I don't watch them, I've just seen them. And they look like they are very annoying. And if I'm going to say, don't go watch those, and go watch, just look for real updates from the actual Squad Built team. Don't listen to any of those dudes from Spain and India and all that, because half of it's not even English. But looks like we have another farm down here. That was a big grain farm. Not really a huge grain farmer. I like to have some livestock, or just straight grain anyways. In Farm Sim it's different, but in this game it's a lot easier to do livestock. This looks like a dairy farm. That's what it reminds me of. Or beef farm, I guess, not necessarily dairy. Oh yeah, this one looks nice too. Got the big slurry pit. One thing, most beef farms don't run slurry. A lot of them don't. I don't even know if I've ever heard or seen of one with slurry, but that's fine. Not a big deal. Doesn't really affect me by any means. Just never really seen one. I'm not saying there's not any out there, but I don't know. Do you guys run slurry on your beef farm? Because my grandpa doesn't, or we don't. And we raise some beef cattle, but we also don't have a whole ton of beef cattle too. So here's that dairy farm again. I really like this dairy farm. I might buy this one. I don't know what it is. I really like it. Alrighty, back at the farm here. Get the 1206. We're going to hook it up to the rake. I can't get over the steering wheel turning. I love that. Little H&S rake. We get out there and we're going to scoop boogie. Can't wait for when multiplayer comes out for Republic. That's just going to be awesome. Definitely going to have some series with some friends on that. Don't know who we can work with to get a series that we can do a couple videos a week, or at least a video a week. But that'd be really fun. And we're going to get Rake in here. Seems to do a nice job. Well, thank you guys for watching the first episode of American Farming 2. I'm looking forward to playing this game. Just the start of it here. And I can't wait to see what else is going to come to the game. I know they were saying there's definitely going to be some more updates in the next few weeks. But I appreciate you guys watching. I highly recommend getting this game. It's awesome. Thanks for watching. Shout out to Squad Built. We'll see you in the next one. Badger Creek Farms, out.